Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. This is going to be the fourth installment in the series of videos where I just do a full set of raw dailies, unedited, unfucking filtered, raw WWE SmackDown style shit. And we're on the Shadow Roach Hunter Man, which is coincidentally the fourth character in my roster, the fourth character I ever created on this account. Got nothing really to say. Aside from, you've seen me do my unas before, you're gonna see me do my unas some more. I'm such a fucking rhyme master. I guess I should probably pop in and look for a group. For the old son of a bell. How about this group? Will we get in? Let us see. Let us see. As far as Shadowhunter goes, though, if you're in it for the damage, Demonic is definitely not the way you should be going. Demonic is pretty down there in terms of potential damage, right? I just like it because, oh shit, it denied me straight out of the room. That's fucked up. Shit, it's not level 6, it's Purification. Let's try this. Phase Arcandes. Phase Arcana these. Sometimes you get denied from a Sonova lobby, sometimes you get directly into one. What do I need to do here? Everything's good, that's what I need to do. So, Jack_shit. I guess I should show off the stats of the Chirakator. Nothing too crazy. Is what it is. Beep bop boop, like straight standard shit. But I will say, Demonic Impulse has been getting many buffs. It still needs the buffs to become comparable to even other transformation classes. Like, I think Evo Scouter is, like, significantly better still in terms of, like, potential ceiling. I think if it just gets a little bit more love, Demonic will be in an alright position. Because I don't think it should be top of the pack. I mean, by no fucking means should it be, right? But I also don't think it should be significantly below, like, everything else, right? But Lost Ark does a pretty good job of, keeping things within a certain percentile range, generally. Like, yes, there are outliers, right? Like, obviously, Pinnacle Glavier is significantly higher than everything else. Back in the day, Surge used to be significantly higher than everything else. And it obviously changes depending on sort of the window of damage you're looking at, right? Because, like, if you're looking at, like, highest 8-second burst, for example, I mean, Igniter's probably going to be up there for, like, the best class in existence ever for any reason, right? But if you're looking for more than just, like, 8-second burst or whatever, I mean, obviously what classes are top change. But things like Surge Deathblade and things like Pinnacle Glavier are just all around really good in pretty much every scenario, so those are kind of the go-to, like, outliers, right? I also think Arcana's really good, but for some reason Arcana keeps getting, untouched or slightly buffed. Which, hey, I'm all about empowering classes rather than nerfing them, so I think it's more fun when you feel strong in a game, in general. I mean, nobody likes to feel weak, right? But you can see, there's nothing too crazy about Demonic Impulse. The general idea is, you apply synergy with Q and W. You prioritize using your letter S key and your letter A key, because they have the longest cooldowns and coincidentally also do the most damage. And then you just cycle through whatever else comes up, right? It's a very uptime-oriented class. Always be casting the ABCs. I also really like the sound effects and the visuals on this class. I think those things play a big role in how a class feels to play. Bad audio and visuals on a class just make it inherently less fun to play IMO. perhaps is an unpopular opinion, but it'd be one of my opinions. And you're only as good as your shittiest take, right? And everybody has shitty takes. And you're totally okay with, like, disagreeing with me and stuff, you know? Just in, like, a general sense. It's just how you present yourself when you disagree, you know what I mean? For example, if you say I'm a complete idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about because I run Mayhem +1 instead of Ether Predator +1 versus like a constructive comment, then, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be different responses. But I know it's the internet. And that was a very hyper-specific example because somebody was trying to tell me that on my guide video for Berserker I made that Mayhem +1 is complete trolling and I'm stupid for giving out this misinformation. When, if he just did bare minimum research on his own, i.e. open up the community guide literally lists the percentages for you there to view yourself. You know what I mean? Anyway. All I'm saying is, people need to take a chill pill. Just a little bit. That's another reason why I really like Shadowhunter, by the way. I don't know if you could tell, but, like, it's very autopilot and chill. Once you understand the fight, once you understand the things that you can tank, once you understand the things that you can't tank, once you understand sort of the priority of the button presses, it's very relaxing and chill. See, I even got upright, which isn't too bad. Let me check the Glavier item level. See, 1603, so not a surprise. I assume he has full 10s? No, 9s. That makes sense. 9s and 7s. Then the Arcana. Yeah, that makes sense. 1580, but with 8s and 9s. So, see, like I said, Shadowhunter doesn't do 0 damage, but Shadowhunter also doesn't do a lot of damage. And it keeps continually getting small buffs, which is nice, which it needs, in my opinion. But I like the Monarch. And obviously, if you wanted to do more damage, you can go Perfect Suppression. That is an option. I'm just not a Perfect Suppression gamer. Like, I made this class with the intention of using the class identity, and the engraving that turns the class identity off just isn't appealing to me. Excuse me. Even if it is the stronger of the two engravings. And that's okay. Because even though this is a weaker engraving, you can still see it does perfectly fine. And then obviously for Chaos Dungeon clearing, I mean, it is super chill. You heal every time you transform, so you very rarely ever need to potion. Everything you do is massive AoE. It's very chill. It's very strong. Even just your basic attacks are strong enough to kill mobs, see? It's pretty good. I think Shadowhunter is definitely a good class for people to play if you don't want to, like, focus on playing a class that requires, like, a very hard-coded specific set of button inputs that you have to press every, like, 8 to 12 seconds. Because you still have an order to press your buttons in with Shadowhunter, but it's very easy to understand the muscle memory and learn the muscle memory. You just have to press S and A priority, right? It's a priority system. S over A, and then just all your other buttons. Q and W apply your synergy, which you should always apply before you use any of your abilities. And, I mean, That's like it, right? And the benefit to that being it is you get to focus on things like uptime, dodging boss mechanics slash patterns, learning that shit, learning how to optimize your uptime. So I think there is many benefits to playing a class like this, aside from it just being like super chill to play in the first place, right? But you can see it's pretty fast, pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about Shadowhunter. So I think instead of doing both Chaos Dungeon runs, this is the first episode where I'm just going to cut it down to the single Chaos Dungeon run, and I'll end the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, I was going to say I hope you enjoy the Shadowhunter gameplay, but honestly, I hope it's inspired you, at least some of you who are like thinking about making a Shadowhunter, to consider it and actually try it, maybe next Express Pass or whatever. Because it's honestly pretty fun. And yes, the damage isn't the best, but it's still good enough. And I think the pros outweigh the cons in terms of enjoyability. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you for my YouTube members, as always. Consider becoming a member, help support the channel out a little bit extra. My tier 2s, Blitzel, Remix My Life. I'm Nufu, Airzyke, Jacob, Clouded. And all my tier 1s, It's Biscuits, Inder, Diz, and Arturus. I'm outie.